When I saw Kathy's interview and I saw the players' response to it and I just saw this story unfolding, my honest to God first thought was the WNBA was not ready for this kind of spotlight. During a recent media interview, I was asked about the dark side of social media and online conversation about WNBA rivalries and race. To be clear, there is absolutely no place for hate or racism of any kind in the WNBA or anywhere else. The WNBA was not ready. The media was not ready for this. It was an overnight success with the WNBA.
Rachel DeMita recently revealed some hard-hitting insights about the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. We'll break down what she said, why it matters, and how it could potentially shake up the entire league. You won't want to miss this. Many think they know why Caitlin Clark wasn't awarded MVP, but the full story might surprise you. This isn't just about Clark anymore. It's about a shift in women's basketball the league never anticipated. Let's focus on Caitlin Clark for a moment. She isn't just a highly skilled basketball player, she's changing the game itself. Her performances have stunned audiences and shattered records repeatedly. Just take a look at her stats. They're remarkable. Clark has been the focal point of every conversation. Every time she stepped on the court, something extraordinary happened. She was delivering assists effortlessly and grabbing rebounds that seemed impossible.
Many WNBA players were not happy with how Kathy answered this question, and they took to their own social media to address it. There's absolutely no place in sport or in life for the vile, hate, racist language, homophobic comments, and misogynistic attacks our players are facing on social media. A WNBA PA came out with an official statement. They said, "Here's the answer that the commissioner should have provided to the very clear question regarding the racism, misogyny, and harassment experienced by players. This is not about rivalries or iconic personalities fueling a business model. This kind of toxic fandom should never be tolerated or left unchecked. It demands immediate action and frankly should have been addressed long ago."
Clark was sinking three-pointers that might have seemed minor, yet every moment felt like a live highlight reel. What's more, her impact went beyond diehard fans. She was showing the game from a completely new perspective. Many viewers, some watching a WNBA game for the first time, tuned in just to see her play, and they weren't disappointed. Her performances were so electrifying that most assumed she would easily win MVP. It seemed like a no-brainer. Clark was dominant on the court and commanding in the media. The WNBA had seemingly found a true star. Then, out of nowhere, the league dropped a bombshell. Caitlin Clark received no MVP recognition. Yes, you heard that right. The player who was lighting up scoreboards and drawing in huge crowds was completely overlooked. It was as if the WNBA deliberately went against expectations, taking a surprising turn instead of following the obvious choice. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks. Things get even more intriguing here. This MVP snub is about far more than a flashy award. It goes deeper than that. Rachel DeMita, a veteran in basketball, saw right through it. She explained that this isn't merely about missing an award. It reflects the WNBA passing up a golden chance to honor a player who is drawing more spectators than ever before. Think about it. Caitlin Clark isn't just an incredible athlete. She's transforming the game in ways that have never been seen. She's attracting new fans and reigniting excitement around women's basketball. Yet, instead of capitalizing on that momentum, the league fumbled what appeared to be a prime marketing opportunity, ignoring it entirely. It's hard to find a comparison in any other sport. Imagine downplaying Serena Williams in tennis or sidelining LeBron James at his peak in the NBA. It just doesn't add up. Clearly, someone in the WNBA has been watching more than just the scoreboard.
The WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert is under fire this week for an interview that she did on CNBC.
But now it seems on some social media channels to have taken a darker turn, a more menacing turn, where race has been introduced into the conversation, where sexuality is sometimes introduced into the conversation. How do you try and stay ahead of that?
It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two bookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch.
Uncharitable things.
Well, the one thing that's great about the league right now, we do sit at this intersection of culture and sports and fashion and music. Like the WNBA players are really looked at now as kind of cultural icons.
True.
And when you have that, you have a lot of attention on you. There's no more apathy. Everybody cares.
Rachel DeMita noticed something that others completely overlooked during the whole situation. And it's not a flattering look for the WNBA. When it comes to the league trying to downplay things, Rachel isn't buying it. Unlike many others, she has emerged as the voice of the fans and the unsung hero the community desperately needed. While everyone was focused on the MVP snub, Rachel dug deeper, looking beyond the surface controversy. She uncovered a deeper, simmering issue within the league. Here's the shocking part. Rachel criticized the WNBA for not being prepared for the spotlight. And she's right. This is a league that has long fought for more exposure and fan interest, yet when a moment arrives, they fumble. Caitlin Clark represented a massive opportunity to expand the audience, but instead of celebrating a rising star who is steadily attracting new fans, the league acted as if nothing remarkable was happening. Things get even more concerning. Rachel pointed out that the WNBA doesn't even have a dedicated department for player safety. Can you believe that in 2023 a major sports league could operate without one? It's almost like they're stuck in the Stone Age. Rachel didn't hold back. She believes the league needs to take a much firmer stance against unruly fans. Players should feel confident that anyone shouting racial slurs or engaging in harassment will be immediately removed from the arena and banned. Beyond protecting individual players, it's crucial to create an environment where everyone can enjoy the game without fear or intimidation. What's truly impressive about Rachel is that she isn't just voicing support, she's showing actionable ways to improve the league. Using her platform, she's raising awareness about issues the WNBA might prefer to keep under wraps, driven by genuine care for both the players and the integrity of the sport. While the league's future isn't in jeopardy, these problems highlight areas that demand urgent attention. The issues in the WNBA go beyond what happens on the court. What if declining attendance and fewer sponsorships aren't actually the league's biggest problems, but rather its struggle to handle success? In a recent interview, the commissioner may have unintentionally revealed a serious weakness in the WNBA's approach. It's like watching a game. Everything seems fine, but one misstep by the star player can disrupt the whole team. The WNBA is facing a similar problem off the court, and it's far more serious than a missed shot or a bad pass. Let's focus on Cathy Engelbert, the commissioner and head of the WNBA. You'd expect her priorities to be player safety and league growth, but her recent CNBC interview didn't go as anticipated. Instead of standing up for her players and addressing key issues, she stumbled, missing a critical opportunity to tackle the most pressing challenges facing the league. Engelbert had a chance to address critical issues like athlete safety and controlling unruly crowds, but she sidestepped them. There's no clear way for players to approach her with safety concerns, suggesting she overlooked the most essential part of her role, watching out for the players. You might think, it was just a bad interview. Why does it matter? But it's far more significant. The WNBA Players Association responded strongly, emphasizing that racism, homophobia, misogyny, and hate have no place in sports. They demanded that disruptive fans be removed, essentially signaling, if the league won't protect us, we will. This controversy isn't just about one interview. It exposes a league unprepared for the spotlight. The WNBA seems unsure how to handle the attention and influx of new fans drawn by stars like Caitlin Clark. After years in the minor leagues, the league is struggling to adjust to life in the top tier. Adding to the concern, the WNBA still lacks a dedicated department for player safety in 2023, a basic standard in other major leagues like the NFL or NBA. The WNBA seems stuck in the past, almost as if they're still playing with peach baskets while the rest of the sports world has moved on to modern hoops. This situation highlights some serious underlying problems within the league. MVP awards and highlight reels feel outdated, and the real question is whether the WNBA can manage the spotlight, protect its players, and properly recognize its stars. The league is getting more attention than ever, yet instead of rising to the occasion, it's stumbling. In the final moments, it's as if they have the ball but hesitate to take the shot. What happens next could reshape women's basketball entirely. Will the WNBA rise to address these issues, acknowledge its athletes and fans, or will it continue to fumble when it matters most?